Alright guys, Chad McFarlane with Emerald Bay Ag Services here again today, and I am going to show you how to import the field and the boundary that we just made into Farmworks. So we're going to go into Settings, Data, Manage Data, USB, and we're going to want to send the data to the USB drive. So we're going to select Send Fields to USB. So through here you can either send everything, or you can send specific clients, farms, or all the fields associated with that farm. So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. These are just a bunch of clients we've done work for in the past. And select the client that I was using when I created the field and the boundary. In the farm, you can either do all the farms, specific farms associated with the client you just picked. So I'll pick that farm, and then we'll select our video field that I created last video. It asks you if you want to send the fields to the USB. You click the green arrow. Now the fields are on the USB. You can pull the thumb drive out of the back of the display. And now we're going to head over to the computer. Plug your thumb drive in. And then over on Farmworks here, it might be a little hard to see, but we're going to go to File. Actually, this is a brand new client that I created. So we have video, and then the boundary testing field that I just made. I'm going to go to File. Read task data. Then down the left here, it's all the different manufacturers of different displays. So Trimble, New Holland, Dickie John, Case IH. You select the manufacturer of your display, in our case Trimble. It will, if you press the plus and minus here, it'll open and close the tree view. Then you click on the display type that we were using. Since we used the CFX-750, we will click on the CFX-750. Now, here you can see all of the data on our thumb drive that is associated with the CFX-750. If this isn't populating, we're going to want to click Browse, and this will pop up. It'll ask you to select the Ag GPS folder. So usually you're going to want to find computer or my computer, and then the thumb drive that you have plugged into your computer. Just click on the thumb drive here, and at the bottom you hit select folder, and then it'll pull everything that's in the Ag GPS folder and show you here. This is the same field twice. This is the second time I've done this, so I have 2 copies of it. These options down here, it's up to you if you want to use them or not. Usually you want to delete flyaway points, and you want to update field boundaries. Because if you don't update your field boundaries, when you bring them in, if you have a boundary there that was changed, it will automatically change this for you. So you select one, or you select multiples by holding Control and clicking, and all the ones that are blue, when you click OK, will be brought into Farmworks. So we only want to bring in the single event video field here, so we'll click OK. Default app material, most of this supplies and that I just OK through, because I'm not very concerned about them. Now this is important here on the linker fields. Sorry about that. This is how it was put in the display. So EBAS test video. That's the same route that we went through on the display to bring it in. But on Farmworks here, I have a video, and boundary testing. So I will click this field to this field, and when they are both highlighted blue, you select link. Now you will see here it says boundary testing. So you're telling the program that this field is associated with this. So now next time you go out and work in that field and you bring the data in, as long as it's under the same client farm field, even if it's a different name, it knows to permanently link all the data from this field to this field in Farmworks. Click OK. This is some of the supplies that you just okayed through in the first place. It will not let you go through unless you have a purchased unit. So most of the time I just click the top function there and click OK just to get through that. So this will work, it'll go through, it'll disappear, and then it should take you directly to the field that you just created. And you can see here on the tree side of things, we have our feature lines and we have an unassigned enterprise. If you were to just hit the paint button and go around the boundary of your field, you would just get this data. This is elevation data right now. And you would not get this black line, which is the boundary of the field. So if you only get this base elevation data or whatever, you can edit the boundary around this, but it is not ideal. So we can remove that. And as you can see, here is the boundary that we made. This is where I had started and went around in a circle. And this is the point where I told it to end the boundary, so it snapped the rest of this closed. And that is how you take the boundary data from a CFX-750 and import it into Farmworks.